Nadia
please.
Comaneci.
She's doing straight away.
Thank you. Gal, Chris, this is a superhero film.
You said my name perfectly.
Oh, yes.
Perfect
Gadot.
pronunciation. So good. Sorry.
No, that's great. This is a film it's a superhero film centered on love and compassion. How important do you think it is to have this different take on a superhero film?
I think it's very important. I think these are values that are well needed, especially nowadays, and they're very, very relevant.
Chris, your character, he shows Diana, that the world isn't, black and white, the grey paths and the shades, and why it's worth loving and saving. Did you take anything away from playing him? Did it impact your own life at all?
It's a really good question.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, what I will say is that with working with Gal, because she's so kind of tremendously open. Some actors are just, you can kind of see their, you're acting with their soul. Just whatever it is. Sounds a little crazy. And then also with Patty, and Patty kind of pushes you to go to a place that you pass what you are kind of comfortable with. And in that realm is some pretty powerful stuff. So, yeah, probably. Yeah.
You didn't have the script first, so
No.
What was it about Patty that made you want to jump with her?
Her unbelievable understanding of story, kind of in a historical sense, like why we tell story in like a Joseph Campbell myth way, like why do we tell stories, how do we tell stories, what's the most effective way to tell a story.
Gal, I know you had to wear the outfit so many times, but can you remember the very first time you put it on?
Yes.
So can I. It was in my bathroom. I just break from set. I thought, why not, It felt good too.
It's true. I tried it only after Chris tried it for me. It looked better on Chris, but he had too much of a raspy voice, so they cast me for the role. And I had a better hair, and I can do this with my hair better than him.
You can't. God, I've been practicing that flip like.
No, I do remember the first time I tried on the costume. A day after they cast me for this role and they announced it, they brought me to Michigan. And I got into this huge hangar, white walls, everything was covered with drawings of me dressed as Wonder Woman, which was insane. And then they got me into this back room and we started to try on the costume. It was amazing, super tight. Didn't say anything because I was so psyched that I got the part, and I was like, that's fine. But eventually they adjusted it to my size. But it was incredible.
So you could speak.
So I can speak, move, talk, breathe.
You have two daughters who are going to grow up with this example. It's not just for little girls, but for grown women as well, to see the strong battle scenes of women.
It's for everyone. I think just as much as I enjoyed, the old Superman and Batman growing up, I think that, men and boys can enjoy this movie as well. It's such a universal character with a universal message. Yes, it is refreshing and original to see these big battles with, 100 women riding on horses, wielding swords up in the air, but it's great.